is Marie Kondo. Call me KonMari. I am a Japanese organizing consultant. I usually visit client home and give her one-to-one organizing lesson.
So first of all, let me start how I usually work with my clients. So she is the lady who lives in this room. She is in her 20s. You already see in this picture that she has full of stuff from her bed. Actually, that's actually her bed, but you might not see it. And she also has a lot of stuff on the floor. And she first told me that, don't you think the bedroom is just like a storage? So when she comes home after work, she never ever feels relaxing in her room.
But, however, after my lesson,
Voila!
it looks so neat and clean. Of course, nothing is on the floor.
So my job is to consult how to organize. I've been doing this job for more than 10 years.
My client never go back to the mess because they have been transformed to the organized person. Today, I'm going to tell you how to make your house in order in a way that will change your life forever.
So before I start telling you what to do, let me tell you how I start my job, how I discovered this method. I was only 5 years old when I got very interested in how to organize things. So I was always picking up every single issue of the magazine that my mother was subscribing, and the magazine was about how to organize the house. So when I turned 15 years old, I started a serious consultation to how to organize things. There was a bestseller book in Japan, Technique to Get Rid of Things, and I read that book and I discovered the method. You would probably wonder how I started researching organizing things. First, I started reading every single book published in Japan on organizing. And I also keep organizing things. I worked every single day organizing things.
Today, my own room. Next day, my brother's room. next day, my sister's room. Followed by the kitchen, living room, bathroom, my friend's room, my classroom of the school, and again return to my own room. So, safe to assume that I am a crazy tidying fanatic. 片付けの変態だと思っていただければバッチリです。
So you were perfect to think that I'm a fanatic organizer.
Tidy in one shot, as quickly and completely as possible.
If you think you have to tidy around you every day, gradually, little by little, that's completely wrong. Because you need a shock that change your mind into tidying your thing. So you want to finish it in a very short period of time. So the first important thing is to set the deadline of organizing. Of course, you can set the deadline in 1 week, assuming that you're going to do that every day, or you decide to do every weekend and set the deadline in 3 months.
KonMari Method 2になります。
So the number 2 item in the KonMari Method is how you're going to do it.
Sort by category, not by location.
It's very common to make this mistake if you try to organize things in a specific location. It never ends if you try to tidy up in just one portion of the closet or one portion of the living room. The right way to do is to organize by category and do it quickly. Well, for example, if you decide to organize your clothes first, take out all the clothes in your house in one spot. Make a big pile of all the clothes you have in your house. So just in the same way, if you decide to organize your books, take out all your books from your bookcase and pile them up in one location in the house. I know it looks hard, it's really messy, I'll tell you why you need to do this. If you bring out all your stuff, books, clothes, in one location, you visually realize how much books, how much clothes, how many books you have. On a daily life, we rarely understand how much stuff we have around us. So it is a great opportunity if you bring out everything in one spot, realize how much stuff you have, how many books you have, so that you can decide which one you want to keep, which one you really need to keep, and which one you can get rid of.
私の方法はちょっと変わっています。
So from this point, the next step you have to take is to sort them, or separate them between the things you need and things you don't. The criteria I recommend in my method is a little bit unique. That's number 3 of KonMari Method.
Selection criterion. Does it spark joy?
Does it spark joy? This is the key word.
感じます。
I know I definitely feel weird air in this room right now.
Don't worry. I used the reaction of the audience.
So this is a really common reaction in my seminar. What I mean by saying spark joy, I can explain exactly what it is. So if you look at one thing, you should question yourself if that thing makes you happy. Does it make you impressed? Many people always think first which one to get rid of, but it is much more important to think which one to keep, which one you want to keep and live together from now on. So I will tell you how to make a decision. Make sure you touch it. Take every single item you can think of in your hand. Imagine how your body reacts to that moment, how you feel when you touch the item. So spark joy. This is the reaction from your body, the reaction you feel from your body when you touch the item you should keep.
こんな風にキュン
Just like that.
がするんです。
So if you feel every single part of your body faces up when you touch the item, that's the right feeling. So on the other hand, if the item doesn't give you any inspiration, for example, this one, you started feeling down. I know you are skeptical, but if you really try to do this, you realize how your body really reacts. After this seminar, when you go home tonight, try part of it. So let me go over my 3 basic methods. Do it quickly, in short amount of time, and sort by category, and find the item if the item sparks joy. So this is my book, and if you need to know more about it, if you'd like to know more about it, please pick up this book.